Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, sir.
What are you wearing?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Oh yeah, today we have some guests. Yeah, we have Miss Ella and Miss Suri. They couldn't come to their morning class, so they joined our class. Say hi to them, please, everyone.
Halo, Miss Ella.
Halo,
Halo, Miss
halo
Turi.
Miss Ila. Halo.
Miss
Suri.
Nice to meet you guys.
All right, all right.
Nice to meet you too.
See you
Okay, so
again.
how's everybody doing today? Everybody's good?
I'm
I am
not
very good.
well,
Good.
Mister.
Oh, Miss Yamara is not very well. What happened? Are you
Uh,
sick?
Little, but not yet sick.
Not yet. Oh, I see. You feel unwell, yeah?
Yes.
Are you coming down with flu or what?
Mm, just like not flu, Mister, because flu is already.
Oh, you already got it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, take some, I don't know, take some vitamins or drink something that can
Yes.
prevent. Yeah, how do you say mencegah, guys, in English?
Mm,
Prevent.
prefer,
Yes,
prevent.
yes. Take something to prevent your sickness. Okay. All right. And I hope everybody else is fine today. Yes, you look fine. So let's just start our class today, guys. Okay. Are you ready? I hope you are ready.
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 Okay, very good. All right. Today we're going to cover still the topic of fame and the media. So still about celebrity. I hope you will become a celebrity too someday. I mean, but our skill today, we will move on to the next skill, which is listening skill. Okay, and then we will learn some vocabulary about fame and the media. For the listening skill, we will practice with the question type, completing a flow chart, and also technical or scientific flow charts. And we will learn the strategy, how to predict the information in the gap in flow charts. All right. But before that, let's do a little warm up. Let's talk about your idol. All right. So let me ask Ugi, Ugi, who is your idol, Ugi?
Mm, in the movie, my idol is Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Okay. Now, Ugi,
Yeah.
what would you do if you were Jackie Chan?
What would you do?
If you were Jackie
I
Chan,
can
what
take
would
a
you do?
photo or uh, uh, take a photo and I want to.
If you were Jackie
I
Chan, okay. Jika kamu menjadi Jackie Chan, what would you do?
uh, jika saya menjadi Jackie Chan, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Ugi wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, Ugi would.
Maybe I can same with him. Can be actor or action movie.
Okay. Okay. So Ugi would play in action movies. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ugi. What about, let's ask Miss Yana. Who is your idol, Miss Yana?
Hello, sir. Sorry, sir. Uh, I am busy now.
Oh, okay.
Later, yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
All right, let's go to Nabil then. Nabil, who is your idol, Nabil?
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Who is
What's
your
that?
maybe I don't know, maybe Rafi Ahmad or Judika or Aril Noah or what? Who?
Oh, Mark Zuckerberg, sir.
Mark Zuckerberg. Wow. Okay. The owner of Facebook. Yeah, the boss of Facebook. So, what would you do if you were Mark Zuckerberg, Nabil?
Mm, I think I will develop my website new,
Ooh,
like
okay.
AI.
He would develop a new AI. Wow. A new AI engine. Yeah, like ChatGPT. Wow. Very good. Nice. But Nabil, what would you like and dislike most if you were Mark Zuckerberg? What would you like about yourself if you were Mark Zuckerberg?
I like Mark Zuckerberg. This is motivation many people.
Okay. So you can motivate, yeah?
Motivates.
You can motivate a lot of people in the world if you were Mark Zuckerberg. Now, what about something you don't like if you were Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know, sir.
Well, you don't like anything about uh,
Yeah.
you wouldn't not like anything about Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. All right, now let's ask Yusuf. Yusuf, who is your idol, Yusuf?
Yes, sir.
Who is your idol?
I think I don't have idea for
Y-
football players, sir.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat that again?
Sports, sir.
Your audio is not very clear, Yusuf. That's fine, Yusuf. That's fine. Let me ask Amin. Hopefully his audio is clear so we can hear him well. Amin, who is your idol, Amin?
Dewi Persik, sir.
Dewi Persik. What would you do if you were Dewi Persik?
I will sing in
Ooh.
front of many people.
Okay, so you would sing in front of many people. All right. In concerts, yeah? He would sing in concerts. Okay, now what would you like most about yourself if you were Dewi Persik? Amin.
I like Dewi Persik because her voice is good, sir.
Okay, so you would like your voice most, yeah? What about something you don't like? If okay,
I
uh,
don't like about maybe Dewi Persik have money receive a lot of hate, sir.
yes, that's
Haters.
right. She has many haters.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, wouldn't like the haters, right? I mean, wouldn't like the haters. And yes, what do you think about haters, guys? Is that something normal for celebrities, or do you think it's unfair? What do you think? Maybe Shamara, what's your opinion about haters?
Hmm. My opinions, because I'm not very like write something in social media or in a comment people. So I feel what they do that why there's so like have comment for
Celebrity.
some people.
From some people, that's right. Yeah, I think it's not fair. Yeah, I think it's bad that some people give hate comments to
Yeah,
celebrities. I agree. Very good.
because because sir, like the comment is
Mhm.
we are of course it's okay comment, but the the language for
Mhm.
comment is not good.
Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. It's everyone's right to give a comment, but please uh, choose your words nicely. Yeah, don't use bad words or bad comments with bad language. Okay, very good, Miss Shamara. Thank you. And by the way, don't say I'm not really like, because if you want to say saya tidak terlalu suka, suka is a verb. So you must use don't. Yeah. I don't really like. Okay, very good, guys. So, yep, this is only a warm up chit chat. Uh, but the topic is about this today. Yeah. The topic is about what is the benefit and the drawback. I hope you still remember from yesterday's class. What is drawback again, guys? It means kerugian, yeah. So the benefit and the drawback of becoming a celebrity of fame, yeah. All right, so let's go on to the skill. So we will practice tackling the listening question for flowchart completion. But first, do you still remember the flowchart completion question? If you already forget, then let's read the information. I will invite Miss Ella to read the information about flowchart completion here. Please, Miss Ella.
Flowchart completion.
Completion.
Completion tasks are similar to others. Completion tasks
Completion.
either
Completion.
completion tasks either you are given a list of words to choose from, or you complete the chart by using words from the recording. The instruction will tell you how many words you can use. The answer come in the same order as the recording.
Okay, so that's the flowchart completion, guys. Okay, don't worry, you will see the example later. But this is important information, especially the last one, yeah? This is very important. So how do you translate this? The answers come in the same order as the recording. Jawabannya muncul di urutan yang sama di rekaman or di audio, all right? So it's very important to focus when you listen and follow the recording while completing the flow chart. All right, now let's see an example of flow chart question. Here's an example. Do you remember it now? Many questions like this in the listening test, right? All right, so this is flow chart completion question, and we will practice answering this. So everybody prepare your audio, please. Prepare your audio well. I will play the audio and then you will answer the question. Okay, but first, let's read the instruction. Miss Suri, can you read the instruction, please?
In this exercise, you will hear a journalist talk about how this artist become famous. Complete the flowchart below. Write no more than 2 words for each answer.
Very good. And by the way, this is about this celebrity. Who is this celebrity? Do you know him?
Justin?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, that's right. So it's about Justin Bieber. I will play the audio. Try to answer the question and don't forget no more than 2 words, yeah, from the audio. Let's see if you can answer all the questions correctly. All right. This is only a practice, so don't worry if you are wrong or if you miss the information. Here we go. Listen carefully.
Track 59. Justin Bieber's rise to fame is an interesting story. He was interested in music from a very early age, and he taught himself how to play a whole selection of musical instruments.
Oh, wait, guys, I forgot to give you time to look at the question. In the real test, you will have time to look at the question. Okay, so di tes yang asli, yang IELTS, akan ada waktu untuk melihat pertanyaannya dulu. So I will give you that time first. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10 detik, lihat pertanyaannya, see the questions before you answer the question. Okay? Let me repeat that. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Look at the questions. Okay, that's it. Now, please answer the question after listening to the audio. Here we go.
Track 59. Justin Bieber's rise to fame is an interesting story. He was interested in music from a very early age, and he taught himself how to play a whole selection of musical instruments, which I think is rare in youngsters these days. Like a lot of teenagers who want to be pop stars, he learned the guitar. But whereas very few of those teenagers put in the effort needed to be successful, Bieber, on the other hand, not only learned how to play the piano as well, but also mastered the drums and even the trumpet. One day he hopes to learn the violin. He was clearly gifted, and his mother used to arrange for him to take part in local competitions. He came second in one, and his mother posted his performance on YouTube. She kept posting other clips of him singing, and soon these attracted a number of fans who started following him, though at this point he still hadn't found fame. His big break came when a music executive came across these videos by accident when he was looking for a performance by a different artist. He immediately recognized Bieber's talent and gave the teenager a contract with his recording company. His first record was a worldwide hit. He shot to fame in just 2 years and is now a global superstar, one of the most well-known performers the world has ever seen.
Okay, that's the example of flowchart completion question. What do you think? Is it hard, middle, or easy? Hard,
Oh,
middle, so-so, or easy?
for the fast,
Mhm.
is easy, but
Easy.
okay,
For the
for the fast, because I know if the other listen, that
Uh-huh.
is so fast. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay. For the fast part, yeah, when the speaker talks very fast. Okay, Miss
But
Shamo.
uh, I still not good.
You still need to practice. Okay. What about uh, uh um what about Afan? What do you think, Afan? Was that hard, so-so, or easy? Afan, are you there? Okay, Afan is not responding. What about Mr. Rugi? Mr. Rugi, what do you think about that question just now?
It's very fast. I don't hear clearly, and
Okay.
I feel it's hard.
Okay, you couldn't catch the information because it's very fast, yeah? All right. Now, you need to practice to listen to fast speech, guys, okay? Jadi latihan mendengarkan uh, audio dengan kecepatan tinggi seperti ini. Because in the real test, the speech will be, the pace will be like that. All right? Now, I will play the audio once again, and then we'll check the answer, okay? So, practice listening, paying attention to the past pace of the speech, and then answer the question. Here we go.
Track 59. Justin Bieber's rise to fame is an interesting story. He was interested in music from a very early age, and he taught himself how to play a whole selection of musical instruments, which I think is rare in youngsters these days. Like a lot of teenagers who want to be pop stars, he learned the guitar. But whereas very few of those teenagers put in the effort needed to be successful, Bieber, on the other hand, not only learned how to play the piano as well, but also mastered the drums and even the trumpet. One day he hopes to learn the violin. He was clearly gifted, and his mother used to arrange for him to take part in local competitions. He came second in one, and his mother posted his performance on YouTube. She kept posting other clips of him singing, and soon these attracted a number of fans who started following him, though at this point he still hadn't found fame. His big break came when a music executive came across these videos by accident when he was looking for a performance by a different artist. He immediately recognized Bieber's talent and gave the teenager a contract with his recording company. His first record was a worldwide hit. He shot to fame in just 2 years and is now a global superstar, one of the most well-known performers the world has ever seen.
Okay, yes, this is like the real test question. Very much like the real test because it's difficult, I think. But let's try to answer it together. So let's start with number 1. Write your answer for number 1 in the chat box, guys. Go ahead. What do you think is the answer? Just guess. If you don't know, just guess. Okay, piano, piano, piano. Let's check. Is it piano? Okay, so let's see. This is the transcript of the audio, yeah? So let's read it together. I will read it and then you can follow in your heart, okay? Justin Bieber's rise to fame is an interesting story. He was interested in music from a very early age, and he taught himself how to play a whole selection of musical instruments, which I think is rare in youngsters these days. Like a lot of teenagers who want to be pop stars, he learned the guitar. Okay, so he learned the guitar, yeah? So the guitar is there. But whereas very few of those teenagers put in the effort needed to be successful, Bieber, on the other hand, not only learned how to play the piano, very good, piano is not here, but what about violin, guys? Is it the piano or violin? Why the answer is the piano and not violin?
Because the violin only hopes.
Yes, very good, Miss Suri. So this is the distraction, guys. This is the trap. Ini jebakannya, ya, to trick you so you think you will you hear violin and you will write violin. But this is only hopes. It means he hasn't learned it. Berarti belum dipelajari karena baru diharapkan. What he has learned is the piano. Very good. The answer is piano. Everybody is correct. What about number 2? Go. Competitions. Okay. Afan also competition, but Afan answer is different. There is no S. Yeah. Be careful. It's if your answer only mistaken with the one letter S, singular plural, it will be wrong. Okay, Ugi, local competitions. Let's wait for everybody else. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Okay, let's check. So competitions, local competitions. Okay, let's check. And remember, the answer is in order, right? So we will continue from here. He was clearly gifted, and his mother used to arrange for him to take part in local competitions. He entered talent local competitions. There is no talent here. Sorry, local. Talent local competitions. Okay, the answer is competitions with S, but not local competitions because it has been replaced by talent. Ya. Jadi kata lokal ini digantikan kata talent, kompetisi bakat. Ya. So if you use local again, it's wrong. So if you say he entered talent local competition, it's wrong because local is must be before talent. Yeah. penempatan lokal kalau kita gunakan harus sebelum kata talent. So, and why? Kenapa begitu? Because in English we use place before adjective. Dalam tata bahasa Inggris kita gunakan keterangan tempat sebelum kata sifat. So, local talent competition. If you use local after talent, it's wrong. Okay, Mr. Rugi? And also, it must be plural. Harus jamak dengan S. Why? Because there is no a. If there was a, then the answer is competition. Kalau seandainya ada kata a, sebuah, dan competitionnya jadi hanya satu. But there is no a, and the rule in English, peraturan dalam bahasa Inggris, kalau lebih dari satu harus selalu ada S-nya. Okay, and plus the word in the audio is with S. Ditambah lagi kata di audionya itu pakai S. And the word must always be the same with the audio. Katanya harus sama dengan yang ada di audio. Okay, so the answer is competitions. Let's go to number 3 now. What's your answer, guys? Okay, Missouri answered fans, 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 fans. Fans. All right, let's check it out. So we will continue from the location of the answer to number 2. We start from he. He came second in one. Oh, yeah. And his mother posted his performance on YouTube. She kept posting other clips from him singing. And soon, those attracted a number of fans. Attracted a number of fans. That's the paraphrase of brought him a lot of fans. Very good, guys. All of you are correct. Good job. And don't forget, it must be plural, yeah, because more than one. What about number 4? Executive, okay? Contract, all right. Okay, Afan goes with executive. He was discovered by a blah blah blah. Dia ditemukan oleh seorang or sebuah blah blah blah. He was discovered by a contract. Dia ditemukan oleh sebuah kontrak. Doesn't make sense, yeah. The sentence is a little bit irrational because contract doesn't discover you. Company, okay, Shamara. Let's check it now, guys. Is it executive or company? Who started following him, though at this point he still hadn't found fame. Jadi dia belum terkenal karena banyak fans. His big break, kesuksesan besarnya, came when a music executive came across these videos by accident. A music executive, guys. So the answer is by a Pay attention here. If the answer is executive, can we say executive? Is it correct to say executive, guys? What do you think?
No,
No. Why? Why not? I mean,
because
the beginning of the word
there
is
yes,
focal, right?
sir.
It's a focal
Yes,
letter.
vocal.
So we must use an. But here in the question, it uses a. So we must use
Executive.
the music. We must use the music because if it's only executive, we must use an, right? And the question uses a. So the word after a must be consonant. And the answer, therefore, is music executive. Nobody's correct, unfortunately. Yeah. So be careful, pay attention to the grammar as well, guys. Jadi perhatikan juga petunjuk grammarnya, tata bahasa yang ada. After we cannot use vocal or vowel. So we must use consonant. All right, what about number 5? Number 5. We have contract, company, contract. Okay, let's check. Is it company or contract? So a music executive came across these videos by accident when he was looking for a performance by different artists. He immediately recognized Bieber's talent and gave the teenager a contract with his recording company. He signed a recording company. Does it make sense? Dia menandatangani sebuah perusahaan. Do you sign a company? Apakah kita bisa menandatangani perusahaan? I don't think so. What do you sign?
No.
You sign a contract. Yeah, so the answer is contract. I know why you choose company, because there is recording here and there is also recording here. So you fell into the trap. Yeah. And then number 6, the last one. Superstar. Okay, and let's check the answer. His first record was a worldwide hit. He shot to fame in just 2 years and now a global superstar. But if only superstar is also correct. So because the instruction says no more than 2 words, so you can say global superstar, you can also say just superstar. And everybody is correct. Superstar. Okay, Ugi's typing is wrong. If it's wrong in the test, it will be wrong, Ugi. So be careful with the typo, yeah? With the spelling. Okay, very good. So that's flowchart completion question, guys. That's what the question type is like. Now, let's analyze the characteristic of this question. Think about what we just did in the practice before and answer this question. Rahmi, can you read the first question?
Were the words in the recording exactly the same as the words in the flow chart?
Apakah kata-kata jawaban di audionya sama persis dengan kata yang ada di flowchart? So yes or no? Apakah
Yes.
kata-kata di audio sama persis dengan kata-kata di pertanyaan?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but not always, right?
Yeah.
Because the flowchart will use paraphrase. Jadi flowchartnya itu selalu menggunakan paraphrase, ya. Kata-kata yang berbeda. Some words are the same, beberapa kata sama, but mostly kebanyakan akan menggunakan paraphrase. So and that's why number 5 some of you are wrong. Itu kenapa beberapa dari kalian salah untuk nomor 5, because you choose the same words you hear in the audio, while the way the question is made, they will use different words. So be careful. The second question, please read it out loud, Yusuf.
Was there extra information in the listening which you didn't need to use and which might have led you give the wrong answer?
Apakah ada informasi lebih di listeningnya yang membuat yang kamu tidak dibutuhkan dan bisa membuatmu terkecoh? Yes or no?
Yes.
For example?
Violin.
Yes, for example, violin. So that's how they make the question, guys. Okay. And also number 4, that's right. You were led to giving the wrong answer with the word company. So that's the characteristic of this question type, and you need to be careful with those traps. Okay. Now, the next strategy to answer this question is by looking at the gap. Before you hear the audio, you will have time to look at the questions, right? So when you look at the questions, try to predict, okay? Predict the type of word that is missing. Is it, for example, is it a verb? Is it verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, or verb ing? Is it a noun? Is it adjective or an adverb or, other kinds of words? So think about that before you hear the audio. For example, number 1, what do you think comes in the gap? Is it noun, adjective, verb 1, verb 2, verb ing, or adverb? What do you think? I would hate people to blah, blah, blah me. What do you think is the word here? Is it adjective? Kira-kira kata yang ada di sini kata sifat, kata benda, or kata kerja?
Sifat.
Sifat. I would hate people to, for example, kata sifat to shy, ya. Saya akan benci orang untuk malu saya. Does it make sense? Kira-kira masuk akal nggak? I would hate people to shy me. Doesn't make sense. So, what do you think is the word missing here?
Following.
What is it, Syamara?
Following.
So, verb ing. Kira-kira yang hilang di sini kata verb ing. Do you think?
Yes.
Yes?
I
Okay. Okay, now
follow.
remember, after to,
know.
setelah to, biasanya kata kerja apa yang mengikuti? I want to go, I like to sleep, I hate to wait.
Verb 1.
Verb 1. So what's missing here is verb 1. Like that. So if you know the type of word, it can help you to spot the answer in the audio. Jadi kalau kita sudah tahu tipe kata yang hilang, itu lebih mudah untuk menangkapnya di audio. Okay? All right. Okay, now I will give you time to predict. Practice that. Predict the missing words. Is it verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb ing, noun, adjective, or adverb? Okay? For number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I want you to do this in groups. So I will put you in breakout rooms. And then you discuss the answers together. Is that clear? And all right, I hope that's clear. I will put you in your room now. Please take a screenshot of the question. Okay? Finished? So just answer it with verb 1, or verb 2, or verb 3, or verb ing. And also adjective, adverb, noun. So only these 4 kinds of words, yeah? All right. take a screenshot and then go to your breakout rooms. I will give you only, let's see, how much time do you need for this? I think 7 minutes will be enough, yeah? So just do it fast. So go ahead and discuss. Okay, I hope you could answer all or at least most of the questions. Let's go with number one group, number two, group two, sorry, group one. Afan, Miss Ella, and Miss Yana. What do you think is the missing word? Is it verb?
Okay.
What is it?
Number one, follow.
Hello, sir.
Wow, okay. You don't need to guess the real word. Tidak perlu menebak kata jawabannya, hanya itu katanya saja. Just the type of the word. Number one is done, verb one. What about number two? Is it gonna be a verb, adjective, adverb, or noun?
None, sir.
It's a noun based on, I think it was Yusuf who answered.
Noun, noun.
Noun, yeah? Why? How do you know?
Because follow what always follow what
By,
by.
from the word
By,
by,
by.
oleh.
It's a thing.
So you are followed by someone or something, yeah? So it must be a noun. Now, can you guess what, who, or what might follow you if you were a celebrity?
Maybe can camera,
Yes, that's
can report.
reporters or paparazzis, right? Or
Yes.
fans, maybe, but they are noun. Now, the noun, is it gonna be singular or plural? Kata bendanya hanya satu or lebih dari satu?
Lebih daripada satu. Because he
Yes.
famous.
Yes, and also because there is no ya, tidak ada kata sebuah or seorang. So it must be plural, ya. Lebih dari satu. Okay, what about number three? Let's ask group two. Amin, Yusuf, Shamara, and Ugi. What word is missing?
Noun.
Noun, are you sure? Being followed on a good day when you've been to the
Keterangan
answer is perhaps...
adjective, keterangan.
Adjective is kata sifat. Very good. Yes. So I think it's gonna be adjective because it's followed by is, yeah? Maybe good or bad or nice or fun or interesting, but it's adjective. What about number four, group three, Irfan, Nabil, and Smisuri?
I think none,
Noun, very good. How did you know? How do you know that it's a noun? How do you decide?
because
Because there is word all,
be,
right? Semua
yeah,
blah blah blah. Semua what? Semua orang, semua kamera, semua perhatian, etc. So it's a noun. Singular or plural? Yeah, can be singular or
plural.
plural. Yeah? Can be plural, can be singular because there is the there.
In singular.
Yes, but that's not important. As long as you know it's a thing or someone who is there. Number 5, back to group 1. Afan, Miss Ella, Miss Yara. What is missing? Is it verb, adjective, adverb, or noun? Afan, Ella, Yana.
In the
Adjective.
Adjective. I wouldn't need
Adjective.
to angry. Does that make sense? Saya tidak akan butuh melakukan marah. Does it make sense? Saya tidak akan butuh melakukan marah, mengerjakan marah. Doesn't make sense, right? And remember, after 2, we usually follow it with verb.
Verb 1.
Verb 1.
first one.
Number 6, group 2. Group 2, number 6. Abin, Yusuf, Mishamara, Ugi. What do you think? Number 6.
Tip.
What is it? Adjective?
Adjective.
Adjective.
Very good. Because there is the word so, yeah. Sangat, so angry, so happy, so sad, so good, so bad, etc. Number 7, group 3. Group 3, what do you think for number 7? What kind of word is missing? There is Irfan, Nabil, and Missouri.
Noun.
It's a
Noun.
noun because there is the word my, yeah? Punya saya, that means it's a thing. Or, yeah, it's a noun. Very good. And then the last one, group 1. What do you think? Is it a verb, noun, adjective, or adverb? Miss Yana, Miss Ella, and Afan.
Verb.
It's a verb. What verb? Verb 1, 2, 3, or ing?
Verb 1.
Verb 1. Because there is a modal verb. Okay, so like that, guys. So this is what you need to do before the audio starts. You need to try to predict the type of words, so it will help you to catch them when you hear them. Okay? All right. Now let's practice answering the questions in real, with the real answers. Listen carefully and complete the notes. Yeah.
Track 60.
I wouldn't like to be famous. I would hate people to recognize me all the time. You would always be followed by journalists and never able to have a private life. Being followed on a good day, when you've been to the hairdresser and are wearing your best jeans, is perhaps acceptable. But can you imagine how it would make you feel on a bad day?
I would love to be famous. I would adore all the attention and the special treatment. Everywhere I went, people would know my name, and I wouldn't need to queue anymore. The best part, though, would be meeting other famous people. I can imagine that would be so interesting. They would come to my private yacht, and I would visit their mansions.
Okay, I will play it once again. Write your answers. Get ready to write your answers in the chat box, okay?
Track 60.
I wouldn't like to be famous. I would hate people to recognize me all the time. You would always be followed by journalists and never able to have a private life. Being followed on a good day, when you've been to the hairdresser and are wearing your best jeans, is perhaps acceptable. But can you imagine how it would make you feel on a bad day?
I would love to be famous. I would adore all the attention and the special treatment. Everywhere I went, people would know my name, and I wouldn't need to queue anymore. The best part, though, would be meeting other famous people. I can imagine that would be so interesting. They would come to my private yacht, and I would visit their mansions.
Okay, so those are the answers. Yeah. Let's check it together. Number one, what's the word, guys? Follow, are you sure? Miss Ella? Let's hear it once again. Listen.
Track 60.
I wouldn't like to be famous. I would hate people to recognize me all the
To recognize me all the time. There's the transcript. I wouldn't like to be famous. I would hate people to recognize me all the time. So, Mr. Rugi, you're almost correct. But this is verb 1 because it goes after 2. Setelah 2, verb 1 biasanya. So what is the verb 1 of recognize? It's like this. Or if you use American spelling, you can use Z. Yeah. So the answer for number 1 is recognize. What is the meaning of recognize, guys? What does it mean? Apa artinya?
Like
Mengenali.
recorder, rekam.
Nope, that's to record.
Diakui atau dihargai. Mengenali.
Mengenali, that's right. So I would hate people to mengenali me, yeah, to know me, to recognize. Okay, what about number 2? You can see the answer there, by the way. By number 2, journalists. Yeah, so not journal. I mean, and remember, this is plural because there is no yeah. There is no so it must be with S. And be careful with the spelling, yeah. Nabil and then Miss Ella, the spelling is incorrect. The spelling is like what you see there in the transcript. Journalists. And then number 3, we have acceptable, yeah. Acceptable. And then number 4, I would adore all the
Intention.
attention.
Intention.
That's right. Attention for number 4. And attention is uncountable, by the way, tidak bisa dihitung, so we never use S with attention. Don't say attentions. No, because it's uncountable. Number 5, need to
Interest.
need to queue anymore. Do you remember this word?
Queue.
It means mengantri, yeah. We don't need to queue anymore. And then number 6.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's right. Would be so interesting. Number 7, they would come to my... Oh yeah, number 7, our prediction was wrong earlier. Tipe kata prediksi kita tadi salah. Because we didn't pay attention to the yacht. So yacht is a noun. It means kapal persiar. What word comes before a noun? Kata apa yang muncul biasanya sebelum kata benda untuk menjelaskan kata benda? Nope. For example, expensive car, beautiful woman. What is
Sifat.
expensive and beautiful?
Keterangan.
It's adjective, kata sifat.
Sifat.
And the answer is
Private.
let's check it. Oops, it's not here. Oh yeah, it's there. Private, yeah. Private is an adjective. So, private yacht. Oh, no, not... Yeah. And?
Visit.
Number 8 is visit. I would visit their mansions. Okay, so you see, guys, knowing the grammar to predict the word types that's missing, it can help you to catch the answers more easily. in the listening test. All right. Now let's move on to the technical flowcharts. Technical flowcharts are more difficult than the usual flowcharts because the words are going to be more technical, more academic. So you need different strategies. You need more strategies to answer it. Okay. And let's read the strategy and the information together. Maybe let's see who's here. Maybe Nafis, Irfan Nafis can help us. Can you read the information, Irfan Nafis, please?
Yes, sir. The subject matter for this type of task can vary. It is possible to be present with a follow card which is technical or scientific. The language used, therefore, can often seem challenging at first.
Okay, but first let me explain this. So the topic of the technical or scientific flowcharts are usually more difficult, guys. Okay, topiknya lebih sulit karena lebih akademik dan lebih teknis. And the language used, kata-kata atau bahasa yang digunakan juga lebih menantang. Okay, yeah, continue, Irfan Hafiz.
One approach to handling this type of flow card is this. Underline the keywords you don't understand. Decide which type of word is missing from each gap. Adjective, noun, verb. Make a note. Try to work out the overall meaning of each text of the chart.
Okay, so the strategies here is underline the keywords you understand, garis bawahi kata yang kalian pahami, decide which type of word is missing. So just like what we did in the practice before, coba prediksikan tipe kata apa yang hilang, and try to work out the overall meaning of each stage of the chart. Coba simpulkan makna secara garis besar dari setiap tahapan yang ada di bagannya. Okay. And here's another tip. Irfan Hafiz, go ahead, continue.
Try not to panic when you see technical or scientific words you don't recognize. Focus on the words you do understand.
Okay, so when you see difficult words that you don't know, don't focus too much on them. Just focus on the words that you know. And here is the example. So this is example of technical or scientific flow chart. Let's read the instruction together. Listen to the audio and complete the flow chart below by using the word from the box. Remember that some of the options in the box are distractors. Jadi ada beberapa pilihan yang tidak dipakai ya, hanya sebagai pengecoh. So I'm gonna play the audio for this, and then we will answer it together. Before we listen to the audio, you have some time to look at the question. Jadi analisa dulu pertanyaannya, coba prediksi kata apa yang hilang. I'll give you 15 seconds to read the questions first. Okay, now we will hear the audio and please answer the questions.
Track 62.
If you're going to take filmmaking seriously, you need to learn how to get the best from your camcorder. Many people use camcorders these days to make short videos of their friends and family, and often people just use the automatic functions. These work well enough for those types of occasion. But if you want to take a more professional approach for the production of your short film, you should have some knowledge of the camcorder's manual functions too. In this tutorial, I will start by discussing 3 of the most basic functions: the focus, the iris, and the zoom. The focus control is usually the manual focus ring at the front of the lens, well, certainly with professional cameras. It's a particularly useful function if used correctly. The ring turns anti-clockwise for a more distant focus and clockwise for a closer focus. Next, I will talk about the iris ring. This is also located on the lens. It manages how much light appears through the lens through the adjustable opening called the aperture. As you let more light into the shot, it naturally becomes brighter. Finally, I will talk about the zoom function. Many people use this function, and it's often overused. Used in moderation, however, this very popular feature can be a really useful tool. It moves your perspective closer or further away from your chosen subject. I would advise, however, that whilst shooting a long zoom, you use a tripod.
You see, it's very technical. So many difficult words and many scientific words when you get this kind of question. So, in the real test, you will hear the audio only one time. But in our practice, I will play it again to help you more in your practice. Okay, so let's listen to it once again. Try to choose the words to complete the flow chart.
Track 62.
If you're going to take filmmaking seriously, you need to learn how to get the best from your camcorder. Many people use camcorders these days to make short videos of their friends and family, and often people just use the automatic functions. These work well enough for those types of occasion, but if you want to take a more professional approach for the production of your short film, you should have some knowledge of the camcorder's manual functions too. In this tutorial, I will start by discussing 3 of the most basic functions: the focus, the iris, and the zoom. The focus control is usually the manual focus ring at the front of the lens, well, certainly with professional cameras. It's a particularly useful function if used correctly. The ring turns anti-clockwise for a more distant focus and clockwise for a closer focus. Next, I will talk about the iris ring. This is also located on the lens. It manages how much light appears through the lens through the adjustable opening called the aperture. As you let more light into the shot, it naturally becomes brighter. Finally, I will talk about the zoom function. Many people use this function, and it's often overused. Used in moderation, however, this very popular feature can be a really useful tool. It moves your perspective closer or further away from your chosen subject. I would advise, however, that whilst shooting a long zoom, you use a tripod.
Okay, let's check your answers now. What do you think is the missing word for number 1? Go ahead and write in the chat box. Manual. Okay, Nabil. Irfan, Afan, very good. Let's check it out. So let's see. Many people use camcorders today. This works well for this stuff. But if you want to take a more professional approach, you should have some knowledge of the camcorder's manual function. So manual controls. That's the paraphrase. And yes, correct. Number 1 is manual or G. What about number 2? Useful? Okay, Miss Yana, we have used G. It's for number 1. Now we are at number 2. Important, important. Okay, let's check. Is it important or useful? Important or useful? Let's check because Miss Yana answered J. Yeah, J is useful. Oh, there's also important DI. Okay, Nabil also answered useful. Let's check. In this tutorial, I will start by discussing three of the most basic functions: the focus, the iris, and the zoom. The focus control is usually the manual focus ring at the front of the lens. So that's the focus. It's a particularly useful function. Not important, but useful. The answer is useful. So Miss Yana and Nabil are correct. Oh, Amin as well. What about number 3? Go. Okay, we have closer, 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 closer. Let's check. Is it closer? Next, I will talk about the iris ring. This is also located on the lens. It manages how much light appears through the lens. Oh, wait a minute. That's number 4. Yeah? So we are still number 3. My bad, my bad, my bad. Number 3 is about oops. Hold on. Closer. Yeah, that's right. So number 3 is closer. You guys are correct. Let's write it down so we don't forget. What about number 4 now? Missouri has answered light. What about the others? The amount of blah, blah, blah coming through the lens. So we can guess here that it's going to be a noun, kata benda, because the amount of, jumlah. So there must be a noun here. Okay, Ugi agrees with Missouri with light, and Afan follows. Let's check. So, hold on, somebody's in the waiting room. So here it says with the iris ring, it manages how much light appears through the lens. So how much? The amount of light. The answer is light. Good job for Missouri, Ugi, and Afai. Number 5. What's your answer? Okay, Nabil answered B, brighter. What about everybody else?
Same, brighter.
Brighter also, Miss Ella and Amin. Okay, let's check the answer. It's over here. Where is it? As you let more light into the shot, it naturally becomes brighter. So the shot means the picture. It becomes brighter. It appears brighter. That's the synonym or paraphrase. And yes, the answer is brighter. Number 6. Nabil answered H, which is popular.
Popular, each.
Okay, Miss Ella also answered popular. What about everybody else? Mr. Rugi answered the same. Oh, we have a different answer from Afan. Afan, useful has been used, Afan. Useful is the answer to number 2. Okay, so everybody else answered H. Let's check. The Zoom is many people use it. It's overused, sangat sering terpakai, so it's very popular. Very good. Number 6 is popular. And the last one, number 7.
Long.
Long. Very good. Yes, I think it's very clear. Yeah, it's over here. You use a tripod. So that's the strategy, guys. How to answer the technical flow chart. Any questions about this before we practice the exam skill today? Is everything clear? Okay, I hope everything is clear because now we will practice the exam skill. I want you to prepare your answers, and then later you will submit it to me before we close the class. Okay? Now you have some time to look at the question. I will give you 15 seconds and then I will play the audio. Use the strategies that we have learned and practiced today. 15 seconds, start from now. Okay, now I will play the audio. Please answer the question and write your answer somewhere because I will check them later.
Track 63.
So, welcome to Filmmakers Club. I hope you're excited at the thought of making a film and that you're bursting with great ideas. I've put you all into groups, so here's what you're going to do. Now, you might think the first thing that you need to do is to come up with an idea for a story, but even before that, you need to think about what type of film you want to make. Remember that a film is really a story in pictures. There are lots of ways of telling a story, so choose a style of film that suits the talents of the group. If you have talented artists, but no good writers or actors, you might want to make your film in the style of a cartoon or some other kind of animation. Last year, a group made an excellent film using Lego bricks. So, having decided that, you can start to think of your idea for the story. Think about the movies you like to watch. What is it that makes them interesting? Is it the characters? The plot? As regards plot, my advice is don't be too ambitious. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. The simplest ideas are often the ones that work the best. Initially, you just need to find the basic concept. You can fill in the details later. It's a good idea to keep a notebook in your pocket and carry it everywhere. You never know when a great idea will suddenly come to you, and the more ideas the better, in my opinion. The next stage is to write the screenplay. For this, you need to divide the story up into a series of scenes. For each scene, the screenplay should begin with a short description of where it takes place and the time of day, that is, day or night. Then the rest consists of the script, the lines the actors will speak, and it should also describe the camera movements and give directions to the actors about how they should move. Before you can start filming, you need to prepare a storyboard of your film to help everyone involved to imagine the scenes clearly and to understand what you are trying to achieve. This is similar to a comic book version of your film, but without speech balloons. And at this point, you need to appoint a director. This is a major role, and it's vital that he or she is a good communicator, as they are the key link between the actors and the rest of the team. This person will have responsibility for the creative side of the project. He or she will have the final say in the choice of the main actors and in directing the action of the film. That brings me to the next stage, casting your film, finding the actors. Don't just rely on your friends. Be creative. Perhaps you could advertise on social media. Or if your film needs a doctor, perhaps you could ask one from the local hospital if they could spare a couple of hours for you. And then, before filming finally starts, you will need to assign other jobs, such as director of photography. In your case, this will be the person who operates the camera. Someone in charge of sound and music, and someone in charge of costumes and props, including furniture and any other objects needed, and also someone to look after hair and makeup. But we'll look at these roles in more detail in our next session.
Okay, guys, so that's it. That's an example of technical flowchart. And yeah, it's hard. It's not easy, but we got to do it because it's in the IELTS test. So I will give you time to send your answers to me in the chat box privately, okay? Send your answers to me privately in the chat box, number 1 until number 7. I will give you 1 minute to send your answers privately to me in the chat box. So 1 minute, go ahead. Okay, I have received the answer from Miss Suri and Nabil. But Nabil, why only 4 answers, Nabil? Where are the other 3 answers? You missed them? All right, let's wait for the others, okay? So others, please send your answers to me via private chat in this chat box. Okay, Amin answered. Very good, Amin. But you missed number 6 and 7. You might just want to guess, Amin. There is no penalty if your answer is wrong. So empty answer is the worst answer, I think. Okay, Irfan has answered. Thank you. Let's wait for the others. Okay, Mr. Rugi, send it to me via WhatsApp. You don't have to send it via WhatsApp, Mr. Rugi, just the chat box. Just the Zoom chat box, yeah. Okay, I will wait for 1 more minute. After that, we will check the answers together. So send your answers before 1 minute is up. Oh, that's too bad, Yusuf. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay then. That's fine. All right, let's check it now, guys. Time's up. Okay, we are running out of time, so let's check the answers now. Okay, so let's start with the first one. When deciding which type of film to make, use the... Okay, let's see the script.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the script so you can we can analyze it together. So here is the script. This is what the speaker says, and let's see. The question is, when choosing your type of film, use the blah 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 you have among you. Gunakan blah 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 yang kamu miliki di antara kalian. So let's find that information. This one. Choose a style of film that suits the talents of the group. If you have talented artists but no good or actors, you may want to make your film in the style of a cartoon or some other. Last year, a group made an excellent film. Okay, so which is the word to answer the question? Do you think? Gunakan bla 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 yang kalian miliki di antara kalian. So gunakan. Some of you answered gunakan resources. Irfan, there is no resources here, Irfan. Tidak ada kata resources di sini.
Talent.
Talent, where do you find that? Where do you find the word talent? This one, yeah?
It's
The talents of the group. But here, the talent is with S or no S?
S.
With S. So the answer is talents, guys. Gunakan bakat yang ada di antara kalian. So the answer for number 1 is talents. Okay. Anybody's correct? Who is correct?
No.
No one,
No, sir.
unfortunately.
Correct,
Okay.
correct,
What is it, Miss Ella?
correct.
You're correct. Oh, you send your answers on WhatsApp. Okay. I did.
Yes.
I'm not checking my WhatsApp. I will check only the answers in the chat box. So very good if you answered correctly, Miss Ella. Number 2. What's your answer for number 2? Some of you answer simple.
Simple.
Nabil answered alone. Missouri answered concept. So let's answer it. Let's check it. Make the plot of your film, blah, blah, blah. Buat plot film kamu, blah, blah, blah. So let's find it here in the transcript. Think about, so make your plot. Let's find plot. This one. As regards plot, my advice is don't be too ambitious. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. There is no interesting here, so interesting is not the answer. Here it says
simple.
If
What is the make them interesting? That's is not is.
Yeah, but it's wait, which one? Oh, this one. What is that makes them interesting? Okay, first, this is a question. It's not a statement. And second, it's them. Them is more than one. Plot is only one. So that's the clue. Okay. So this is a question and not a statement. Here, it's a statement. Make the plot of your film simple. The answer is simple. Who is correct?
Correct.
Good job, Miss Ella. Very good.
Yes,
Number 3.
I correct.
Very good. Number 3. What's the answer?
Sorry.
Have a blah, blah, blah with you at all times.
Not book.
Bawa sebuah blah, blah, blah dengan kamu setiap saat. So let's check. Keep a notebook in your pocket everywhere. Simpan sebuah buku catatan di kantong kamu di mana saja. So that's the synonym or paraphrase of with you at all times. The answer for number 3 is
Notebook.
notebook. Very good. Number 4. Write the screenplay with the description of the scene, the location, actors' words, the blah blah blah, and directions for the actors about what they should do. What's the answer for number 4? Short description, yes. And then the rest consists of the script, yeah, the
Describing.
script. The answer for number 4 is the script. Who is correct?
I correct.
Yes, Irfan Hafiz is also correct. And Miss Surya also right. Very good. Number 5. Prepare a storyboard. This is a bit like a storyboard.
Comic book.
Comic.
This is similar to a comic book. Yeah.
Comic
So
book,
the
yes.
answer is comic book. And comic book can be like this, can also be like this. Okay. The way it's written. And I think you can also get it right. If, no, it cannot be combined. Only these two versions of writing. Number 6, choose a director. He or she is in control of the blah 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 elements of the film.
Creative side.
Creative.
Let's check. Director. This is a major role. Oh, okay.
Communicator.
The answer is creative. That's right. Creative elements of the film. And the last one.
Advertise.
Advertise.
Creative side.
Good. Okay, how many correct answers did you get? From 7.
I 6.
Miss Ella 6. Excellent, Miss Ella. Very good. What's the tip, Miss Ella? What's the strategy? How did you get to answer most of the answers correctly?
I listen the audio.
You listen to the audio carefully, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Very good. What about Irfan? How many correct answers from 7?
Maybe two,
Only
sir.
2. Okay, so watch the recording of the class to study it again, okay?
Yes.
Miss Shamara, how many? 0. Okay. Watch the recording and review your work. Okay. All right. Okay. We're out of time, so I'm just gonna go next to the conclusion. So, what have we learned today, everyone?
We learn about put the missing word like this noun or verb or others.
Very good.
Technical flow chart.
Technical flow chart and a simple flow chart. So we have learned the strategies also to answer this question type for the listening IELTS test. So make sure you you know what to do when you get this question. Yeah. Okay. Now listen to your name. I'm gonna check the attendance. Where is the attendance? There it is. Muhammad Nabil.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Afan.
Present, sir.
Ugianto.
Present, sir.
Isanul Amin.
Present.
Irfan Nafis.
Present, sir.
Sir.
Yusuf Kurniawan. Rahmi Inaya, Syamaratul Hidayah,
Yes, sir.
Mardiana,
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Misran, Jimmy, Arbaina. And then Miss Suri, what is your class group?
Group B,
Group B.
same with Miss Ella.
Okay. Miss Suryati, all right. And Miss Herlawati. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for today, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't forget to watch the video if you need to review your wrong answers from today's class. And don't forget to complete the assignment on Google Classroom, okay?
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Thank you, and that's all. I'll see you in the next class. Have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.